you rarely ever see your dad cry, you rarely ever see your mother cry. And hearing them weep is just, it's hard for me to get through. I was okay for a day or two, but when I got by myself, everything just came out, and you never think it's gonna happen to you. Like a few years back, there was a fire, and my parents were remembering that. We were completely fine then, but I had no internet. The wind was blowing super fast, and I was listening to music. I was trying to make the most of the situation. I got a call from my friend asking, "Hey, have you evacuated?" Some of our friends have evacuated, and then the call basically cut out. I knew nothing about a fire, and I stepped outside and I looked, and I could see the glow. We saw everyone we knew, all of our neighbors, they were escaping. I only brought a backpack. My mom brought her purse, and my dad, I think he brought a backpack as well. We didn't take a suitcase. We thought we'd come back to our house, but in the morning when we checked back, it was not still standing. It still doesn't feel real, and it's weird knowing that I just don't have a place to go home. Like on my phone, on my maps, like home is still a location at my old address. We've talked to friends, and they've told us how much the house meant to them, because that was the one place where they could go for Thanksgiving every year, or that was one place where you could go for Christmas. My mom really loved hosting. She really loved putting on a big show, knowing that the place that she built, the gardens that she worked on for so long, just isn't there anymore. And my dad, who had all of his stuff there, he had his instruments, he lost all of his instruments. Their whole lifestyle really burned down.
What did your home mean to you?
My home was where I was comfortable. I went off to college, and it was difficult adjusting just because I didn't have my community. I didn't have a room to myself. But when I came back here for this break, I was reminded again how much I loved the place. Just the cold hardwood floors. I knew how clean it was, and I lived there every single day, so I loved just laying on the floor and looking up at the ceiling. I just miss my floors a lot.
Who do you think is to blame?
I immediately blame the government. I know there's a misappropriation of funds to the military, to the police department. I know that all that funding isn't going towards any climate initiatives.